What's up, guys? I'm Bean here. I'm here with good old
Connor.
Our special guest here today.
Nate.
And then we can't forget the good old producer, Jason.
You can't forget me. I'm still laughing at the background.
Yeah, so that's the only reason I think I remembered you this time. But we got a very special episode today, huh? What are we doing here, Connor?
Oh, we're doing a tier list.
I like
Tier list.
the delay.
Post ALIN. Don't cheat. Don't look ahead. Put it on the screen.
Please watch.
We're doing this one first, guys. You ready? We're talking about the main deck. Malice.
Adignister.
Malice Adignister. Okay, it's implied.
It's implied.
It says Dark Cybers.
You said pure Adignister best deck?
S.
D tier?
S.
No way.
It didn't win the YCS, but
It did get clapped up. I'm not
D
gonna
tier
lie.
because that deck's dumb. Oh,
Thanks.
D for dumb.
D for dumb.
S for super. Okay, S for
Yeah.
super. Got it.
Okay, listen.
You mean S for subpar?
It had a lot of representation.
superior.
It is definitely superior.
Talk. Go.
Oh, shoot,
It's your,
that's right.
It's your
Yeah,
show.
this is my
Sometimes-
show.
Isn't Malice your deck, dude?
It doesn't
No, I
matter how
hate this
good the
deck.
deck is. If the right pilot's not playing the deck to take it to the top, the other decks are still good.
Yeah, I don't know. Even sometimes the right pilot will play it, and you'll just be like,
You just smack them with 5 hand traps and then they get tilted.
Yep. And then you draw X for turn.
drawing
You're better.
X. There's nothing.
You're better.
There's nothing better than drawing an X return. This deck, I don't know. This deck's it's really good. It just plays. There's builds that aren't playing the GWC.
I think that's insane.
Yeah,
I don't know how they don't lose more.
07 is just
07.
crazy.
It's not a win more card, it's a lose more card if you don't play it.
Yeah.
What, GWC?
Just don't go in time.
The Link
like-
deck that just keeps comboing and climbing.
Yeah, just don't go in time. They should concede game 1 because you full combo. And then game 2, you can just lose that one. And then game 3, you just full combo again.
I'm
What
not
if they
gonna
just
play it.
dogwood you?
They don't have.
They're just better. They're just better. I think the most busted part about this is hair, though. Just being
Hair's
able-
so broken.
Just being in
Bro.
turn 0.
Turn 0, 3 bodies.
Yeah.
If you draw White Rabbit.
Yeah, like that's insane.
Hair's
Still
nuts.
play some Bestials. Impulse. Oh,
Oh!
that card just like shuts down a lot of the meta by itself.
Are we gonna ignore the fact that backup is the card?
Yeah.
Backup is a yeah.
And you
dude.
can
Wizard
search it
is the
with
best card in the deck. I'm convinced Wizard is the best card.
Is Wizard the
Is it
one-off?
AI Connect that lets you search for it? The common super rare?
No, you could just add Wizard off the backup and mainline combo.
There's a spell that just searches for backup and you can summon back.
Yeah. AI meets you.
Yeah,
That means you, that's it.
They don't
that's
play
the
a lot
one.
of that usually.
You play one, but that's best card deck.
It's not.
It's fun.
That's full
but
combo.
This
It
deck
is.
definitely had most representation at Providence.
Oh,
Unfortunately. Oh, it did. It did. And then they all got paired into each other, and then it
Oh.
just slowly fell off.
Yeah, this deck's broken. The only problem is
Don't play the best players.
I feel like
Don't
if
play-
they got paired into each other, it was
Just-
guaranteed somebody was making it to the top. Right?
Shout
Two
out-
Malices.
Yeah, shout out
Malice is
Timmy.
going to win.
Shout out Timmy.
You did get top 16, yeah?
Yeah, bro cooked up.
Bro cooked it, bright future ahead of him.
Topologic Bomber Dragon also.
Oh, that card.
That card's
That's not once per
crazy.
turn.
It's
No,
not
no.
once per turn. They can make it after they Splash Mage because people were being smart and Chaos Huntering after they Splash Mage effects because they were Cybers locked. So they can't make Cerberus. But then you just make Bomber Dragon because you have 4 material at that point, and then you activate 1 card and then you out it.
Bomber banishes, right? I actually don't
It-
know.
it
that card.
destroys.
It destroys. I mean,
It
it's very
destroys.
yucky.
Double Lingrevo to stop the traps.
Oh.
Link Rebo's the best card in the deck. I'm convinced.
But can we
No
ban that?
Infirm. No Impulse for certain cards. Once they hit the board, you can...
Can we talk about how stupid of a card Impulse is? They made Soul Warning into a hand trap.
Can we
Impulse
talk
is
about the
nuts.
fact that Purge is also a card and not even remotely close to the same
Well,
level?
Purge is Ash Blossom, but Impulse is Soul Warning.
It's not even close to the same level. Warning way better.
Man.
Whoa, okay, alright. Alright, what's the second
All
deck?
right, all right,
It's obvious what the second deck
clearly,
is.
yeah.
Which one?
Say it!
Oh shoot!
Let's
yeah, that's
go,
what,
come on, let's go.
Oh, I'm getting there.
We got somewhere to be.
Mitsurugi Raziel.
Mitsu Raizio.
I don't like-
Mitsu Raziel. There's this deck just plays. It plays through any hand trap. Just 1-for-1 hand traps are not good against this deck. But let me tell you, if you get hit with the draw, It's so hard. Like
You just chain that quick play spell.
Quick
You're
chain,
fine.
chain the
Don't worry,
quick.
you can hit with the jellyfish.
The jelly.
The jellyfish.
The jellyfish hurts. So like, this has a little bit more silver bullets compared to Malice. What? That jellyfish is definitely silver bullet.
Okay.
It's not a silver bullet.
You
It's
think
saying
it
You
has
said
more
you just said
than
it has
Malice?
more than Malice. That's
Yeah,
the
more
reason
silver
that deck
bullets.
didn't win the event and have a good conversion rate. It's because people had 9 cards in their main deck for it usually.
You got like Fua,
Yeah.
Meows,
Yeah.
Lancia.
Yeah.
Chaos
Full
Hunter.
mouse.
Okay.
In defense, Raizo and Mitsurugi is
No
making
one's
play
on
draw in the
Chaos
main.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Now, if Lancia was good against any other deck,
They're
you
both
could play
just.
draw in the
I
main.
think they're both equally as broken.
Yeah, it just depends on
Ooh, Mitsu's fine by itself.
how you want to play. I guess it's play style, like how you want to play. Honestly, still stale. Everything's still stale.
What, Mitsu?
It's still Raizo Malice.
Yeah,
At least
Oh, I
it's
see what you're
different.
yeah. It's like a new look, but it's still gonna get old fast, really fast.
What are you talking about?
Dude, I don't
You're
know.
just saying the same thing, dude.
He is
I think
old.
he's just
Okay.
calling the
Let's
format
move
stale.
on to the next deck. Are we talking about this deck?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Go ahead, Connor.
Memento,
The meme team.
Where we
The
putting-
Memento.
the meme
What do
team.
you, what do you
where we
think
putting
about this?
Memento?
We're putting it in A
We're putting this A.
because this deck's still broken.
What do you think about it? You're the Memento King, right?
Yeah, you're the meme
Yeah,
team.
that'd definitely be the guy who tapped with it and won.
God, that dude was insane.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew.
He
It
also
won back-to-back YCS.
He sent this people from Switzerland home.
Oh, yeah, he
Like,
did.
they sent him home
That one
with the
dude was
saddest face ever.
He was
Like,
talking mad.
if he actually had an interview at Rhode Island. They kept playing during the intermittent periods
Yeah.
between rounds, and he literally said, like, when I brought Memento, I built it to beat Raizo. That's what helped me get there. I understood the meta and knew that this had to be it, and was hoping my sideboard would get me through the Malice
Yeah, I mean,
matchup.
he dropped jellyfish on him in that match. Like he, you just look at players' faces sometimes and you can tell when they're defeated. That man looked at the table.
He saw that Doug.
He saw that dog.
Shut up, Doug!
Yeah.
I love that card. Yeah, this deck's a
White Force
broken
Lord.
record. I don't need to talk about it more.
He's a what?
White Force Lore.
All right, let's talk
True.
about pure Mitsurugi. It's like Razio Mitsurugi, but with
More-
Impulse.
Dude, I love this. It just goes and goes. And
Can we just move it up to S?
No.
No.
I got
Cause-
second.
Because
It got third.
as much
Whatever.
as it can play impulse, I think it can lose to an impulse.
I don't think it's been completely solved yet.
I agree 100%. It hasn't been solved.
You played the level 8 guy. I don't like that card.
Which one?
The like pseudo kaiju guy.
I like that. Actually, no, I like that
I
card.
don't like that card.
That's an inherent.
For it to break the board, you already have to have cards on field.
Impulse let you play.
I don't know what card you guys are talking about.
Never mind.
What?
It's a main deck monster.
Oh,
that
it
just
gets to be
tributes
pre.
your
It gets to
opponent.
play pre.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
pre-prep now.
Pre-
one-to-one
Pre-prep.
plays.
Oh, well, that's why I don't know what it does.
Yeah, so like it tributes your opponent's monsters. It's like a kaiju, literally.
And it summons to your field?
Yeah,
Can we talk about the fact nobody's playing enemy controller in that deck yet?
I saw someone on that today.
I was about to say I saw somebody on that today
Oh.
too.
No, we'll get back to it later. I was gonna say there's cards out we were talking about earlier, but we'll talk about that towards the
And
end.
then you got Dynamondo plays. You can still link for like your IP Masqueranas. I mean, it's very unsolved but very powerful. And then the quick play is just really busted too. But it has limitations. It says during the main phase only, so don't let them play you.
You talking about prayers?
No.
No, there's another quick
the new
one.
one where you
one.
tribute one and destroy, or you can ritual summon on
Yep.
your.
What's that deck's like main end board? Like what is their main interaction?
It's like, it's
Big lizard that keeps coming back with Regeki.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a pretty good end board.
It's that.
I mean,
Futsu. The new one, Habakari, right? And then Trap, Prayers, and then the Quick Play Spell, and an IP. So, like, you gotta deal with Regeki, a 1-for-1 pop, an SP, and then your guys just keep coming back off Futsu.
And let's talk about the fact that they're all 8s, so you can actually go into the normal Horus rank 8 engine and start putting Omni negates on the board, some pseudo negates on the board.
Where did this come from? What are
I
we
didn't
talking
know
about?
what the end board
These
was.
guys
Oh,
do.
I'm sorry. I spaced out, guys.
And it's not like you can nib them either. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like try nib those guys. Like they're coming
Pre-prep
right
is
back.
broken.
after the first trip.
And pre-prep is awesome in that
Pre-prep.
deck.
Impulse, Soul Morning from hand,
Impulse. You can play like
Impulse.
I'd play like 6 Charmies in that shit.
Extrav.
Solemn Strike just because you can.
Like I mean it's very unsolved. I think it's very like highly competitive. I think it is a little bit below the other decks though.
Yeah, it doesn't have Ryziel cards in it.
You can play Deception in it.
All right.
Man,
As me
Ryziel, Fiendsmith,
Yeah, you need truth.
Mitsurugi.
Ryziel, Fiendsmith, Mitsurugi.
This is
messing up everything. Fiendsmith.
Ryziel, Fiendsmith, Mitsurugi. It's like if you took the Ryziel, Fiendsmith, Mitsurugi deck
Hit me with it.
and you took out the non-engine, so you didn't lose the drill as hard, and then you just bricked more.
I guess it's okay. I mean,
It's like fine.
there's no better defense than like consistent offense, right? So it's
What? I don't think that's the saying at all.
Right? Is that the same?
First
I
off,
love consistent offense.
The best defense.
we can take
is
out the
good
Ryziel
offense.
part, and the Fiendsmith Mitsurugi is still good too. Because when you lose to draw with the Mitsu part, this is what helps with the Ryziel thrown in. You just go into Fiendsmith combo like you do any other deck, and end on Fiendsmith board instead of the Mitsu board.
So what? One Desiree or a Caesar?
Caesar and Desiree, you can get both. It's not hard.
I feel like
I mean, you have
Caesar's
to
so
like
hard.
open an engraver to get both.
And you get drolled.
Yeah, that's tough.
I like opening track personally.
Man, drawing an engraver feels
track's
so
good.
good.
It does. It feels so good. I love it when I see
All
that.
right.
All
Let's
right.
not talk about this deck.
All right,
I don't
all
know enough about it. I'll be honest with you. I saw one deck profile. All right. It came in second place. Ryziel Fiendsmith. It's the last A tier deck.
Ping is insane.
Ryziel Fiendsmith.
I love Shu Ping.
Dude, I love
that guy.
He's so funny.
Every time I talk to that guy, he's funny.
He's funny, but I mean, this deck's just been proven time and time and time.
Well, it's more of just he wasn't even playing Cross in his main deck.
I didn't even see that.
He was playing like just 7 Ryziel cards. He was
Yeah.
playing Bonfire, 2/2/2/2.
So he's playing
No.
pure Fiendsmith with
He
a
was
Ryziel
playing pure
package.
Fiendsmith. He played like 24 hand traps or something.
That's
I mean,
insane.
he played a DD Crow. He played a
Oh.
battle on stream. Oh, when he dropped that Crow, Billy Break was going insane. That man was like, I haven't seen that card since Nom.
I like how he's on feature match and he's thinking and he's like down here in his chair looking up at the air.
Yeah. Ping's a funny guy, but he's also a really good player too. Especially like I thought he was really good in cash format. I thought he was untouchable, but
All right, let's move on to the next deck, which is Mermail Water Pile Atlantean cards. We're
B.
putting in B. We're on
B.
B decks now. B.
Everyone still sleeps on that deck, man.
That deck is
I think if
insane.
you go first, you just kind of hand rip your opponent. I think other decks do it a little bit better.
They're not playing that version anymore.
They're not playing that version anymore.
Some
Are they just
people are.
statue locking people, or
Well, yeah, you can get statue
It's like
lock,
both.
but it can go second and still just go cool.
Hmm.
And you draw it and they go cool.
There
And
are
you
some
play.
lists that do like the blind second build. They'll play, like,
Yeah, there's no
breakers and
bricks
stuff.
in the deck if you just blind second. They just take out Moon and Glacier and stuff and bury your statue. It's like you always draw 5 cards that never conflict.
And then you can just side in to the go first package.
And you know what card it can play? You know what card it can play?
Huh.
Impulse.
Impulse.
Ah, Soul Morning.
It can play
Crazy.
all the best
From the hand.
matchups.
From the hand.
From the hand.
It,
I
like,
think
it plays
It doesn't
jellyfish.
destroy always.
It has to play
Kinda fair.
jellyfish because it's the water.
That's only if your opponent doesn't read.
any decks that just send stuff for cost.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Is
Yeah.
everything is sent for
Cost.
cost.
Shout out Neptibus, dude. If they don't draw Neptibus, I feel like it's so much more fair.
That's a level 1.
Yeah, Neptibus.
Yeah. That
I
goes
don't.
nuts.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Then up into the 3 Poseidras when they can just dump one from the deck now.
Dude, whenever they Poseidra destroy the Neptibus in their hand, summon back the Neptibus, affected Neptibus, send your...
Rooms.
I already lost. I'll just sign this list. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry I came out. And I was trying to have a fun
Bring
time.
Roden Tone.
I get it.
At
No,
least,
no Roman Tony.
at least you didn't hand rip me. You played a fair game of Mermail where you still went on.
He just auto won. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I didn't get hand ripped. So
It's
good.
fair.
Fair.
Fair. Peruli's a water, so it's broken.
It's still more fair than Malice.
Ooh, speaking of decks that send stuff for cost.
Live Twin.
Live
Nathan.
Twin.
Yeah, dude, this is you, man. Let's hear.
Life Twin's so
Yeah,
fire.
let's hear about this deck.
Deck feels like it trades into hand traps so well, and then you just throw hand traps at your opponent, and you just keep drawing, and then you throw more hand traps at your opponent. Sometimes you open 6 hand traps, and you're like, I don't play the game, but neither does my opponent. And you just throw more hand traps.
You just keep throwing them.
It's like my opponent was tilted today, and I didn't even have a starter. He was already mad.
Then your opponent plays card destruction. You go to Ashen. They say, nah, called by.
That's
Fuck your hand.
And plus, it's really hard to hand trap that deck.
Yeah.
It's really
Especially if you're
hard.
bad, like Bean.
Whoa.
Oh.
He figured it out.
I won my
Match.
match.
Who won his match?
Nice
At
floodgate, bro.
our local Taco Bell.
Okay, bro.
Speaking of local stores, support your local OTS store.
Steal from Walmart.
Steal from Walmart. Support your local OTS.
Yes,
store. You
steal.
can get all your singles there first. All right, are we done on that deck? You have anything else to say?
Anything else to say on that?
Do you like on-chain cards?
I haven't tried them yet, but
Okay.
but I think the Unchained package is definitely a going
Insane
in.
in there.
Just a win more.
I don't even think it's win more.
All right, White Force, next deck.
Oh, boo.
Jason, take it away.
Yeah, take it away.
Get closer to the mic.
Freaking
Come
call.
in.
Okay, yeah, come in. Here.
Come in. Come on.
Let's.
New D-Bell. We're good.
Okay.
New Diabell card is crazy,
No.
and new Diabells, and the field spell.
New Diabells is dope. It's 1-card combo into your boss monsters that aren't extra deck monsters.
I refuse to respect this deck.
Because it has women in it.
That's insane.
That's crazy. Yes.
He doesn't
Yeah,
respect
but-
anything. He doesn't quote unquote come up with himself. I mean, watch on YouTube.
Whoa! Whoa!
He just called you a net decker, dude.
Whoa.
How do
He's
you
been
feel?
net deck since I've known him. It's fine.
No.
So tell us.
I didn't net deck that. I threw that together last second.
You mean you followed the basic archetype, watched the video, and said, "I want to make this a couple changes to make it look the same."
I was playtesting that.
I was there. I know what happened.
I did good that event.
You did good because nobody else would do what it did.
Yeah.
You're the person watching that one person playing Constellar videos. You're the only view on that video.
It's like the 10 views on the
Please
video.
find
was
that
just
video
beaten
again.
over and over.
So I can post it to my channel.
Oh boy, dude, I tried.
No,
I
you
have like,
didn't. No,
dude,
you
I have
didn't.
like 6 hard drives I had to take out of my computer to put
Okay.
in.
And then
Why you got so many hard drives?
Go get me the. We don't talk about it.
All right,
Oh,
that's sketchy.
Next-
Interesting.
next deck.
Now every time I break a computer, I take the hard drive out and keep it.
All right, Steven Santoli, he proved me wrong.
Insane.
Crystron, he played Horus cards, and I guess the deck was broken.
I think, yeah. I think with
Talk
the
about hard to
cards-
interact with deck, by the way.
Oh, 100% it is. And then,
I low-key don't think this deck is good.
really?
Yeah,
it's a
I'm
good.
not.
It's good
I-
at the B tier,
No,
low
I
tier.
think it eats Malice. I think it loses the Mitsurugi.
I don't think. It
I
eats
feel like I
Malice as
cooked
much
that
as
deck
it
with
was doing.
Velmonica at the last regional. Twice. I don't think that deck is good. They just I don't know. The first time I hit him with an Ultimate Slayer, and he was just like,
Going Infinity, though, is like...
oh, the Omni Negate, the
Yeah.
Cyber Dragon.
Going
Yeah, if they
Infinity.
get to play.
I still
Dude, you just ash one of the dudes that banishes, and most of the time they just pass turn.
I always wait for the blue dude.
The blue dude is broken. If you just ash the blue dude, they definitely don't play most of the time.
I was just playing through the board.
Little
Yeah,
blue makes
I don't
me
think
sad.
it's
The board's
that
not
good.
that crazy either. It's like 4 pieces interaction, and in modern Yu-Gi-Oh terms, it's not that good. And it's water cards. They don't play Impulse. That's all I'm saying. They can't play Impulse. What's up with that?
Yeah, they make the dragster card. That's
Yeah,
wind.
Dragster. Yeah.
Dragster's a
you
spell
have to
gate,
play
right?
Impulse.
It's not the best deck, but if you don't know how to play against it, you're gonna have a bad.
Yeah, exactly.
You just go into a different
Cluster's
level
broken.
Cluster is...
It's kind of like Live Twin,
Cluster.
actually. Live
Let's
Twin's more
talk about
consistent,
another
but same
deck
concept.
that's low-key bad, but okay. Regenesis.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I think so.
I don't have a trash button.
Put in a B.
At least it's below
yes.
White Forest.
So it got a 32, top 32.
Yes.
So it got a top 32, and I saw that list. It was very 1-for-1. It was very hand traps were 1-for-1 in there. It had the Cash Tier engine in it. That's what I liked.
Props to that person. That list makes no sense to Jason.
I looked at it. I didn't think it was terrible, but I think the correct way is still to play a floodgate variant and just,
I don't know.
It's-
He was cooking on stream, dude.
he was.
He
I'm
wrote
kinda-
full Mitsu board with all
Hey,
engines.
listen, he's built different. I don't know. He's built different.
Cashier Fenrir's broken card.
That's
That is one card breaker for against Mitsu board.
Is it? Fenrir's OP.
You just banish Purple Snake.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go to negate the Fenrir, and you're like, discard Brow.
Gemini Imps. Or Grapha.
But
Grapho.
I just think this deck needs a little bit more support to push it into more of an aggressive build like he was playing.
Unfortunately, the next wave of support that the OCG has shown doesn't look like the push yet.
Yeah, no, it's.
I don't know. Sage is pretty good.
Sage is good.
Because you can like activate the quick play. If they respond to the quick play, you just Sage negate whatever they did by sending the quick play.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I like a lot of individual pieces from that deck, like Dragon. I think is a good extender and Tachyon as a one of, because it lets you pop a spell or trap, and then it's just easy to special summon. Because most of the galaxies are like Blue Eyes with 2,500 defense.
I mean, yeah, I think it's still very unsolved, that deck, but I just don't think it has that push. I think it's perfect in B.
Speaking
You
of
just play
25,
Skull Guardian.
Dude, Skull Guardian. give me my Summon Skull, like Primite.
Regenesis Summon Skull Primate.
That's
Yeah.
on here. It's just like.
All
All right.
right.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. In B tier.
Mid.
Is somehow made top 32. I don't know how. I think
Drill
I
Beam's so
think
good.
the people that make it have True Light, Mausoleum, and their two blue eyes off on the side, and then they shuffle
They
this,
shuffle it in.
and then they draw 5 from there, and they put those on their deck on top. I don't know what's going on, dude. How are you playing through boards in your hands? True Light, Mausoleum, 2 engine cards, 2 hand traps that didn't do anything. Let me know.
Sometimes the deck just plays, and like maybe I don't know, maybe they
Your
just
opponent drew less hand traps than you.
They just
Instead
go
of 2, they drew 1.
Drill Beam, reveal the blue eyes in hand.
Oh, dude.
Stop.
Cards
Stop the
in
set
hand.
in perm.
I mean, yeah, I think this deck had a good little 1 month run, and then now we're in the new format, and Dragon Duels are that way if you want to play this.
Oh no, dude! The new Kaiba Man, the Kaiba Man Cope, he's in there.
That card doesn't do anything.
Blue Eyes is good about
He makes you play a third break. That's what he does.
Woo!
He doesn't even go into the link
He's
monster.
not even 1-card combo.
Yeah,
is
he's a well, I guess he's kind of 1-card combo. He just doesn't go into the link monster. He's like the only one that does it because he's
Alright.
a warrior.
I'd rather just put Odeon in it.
We talked about blue eyes too much already.
Yeah,
All right.
more than I wanted to.
All right. Last B deck is pure Ryzeal.
Yay. I'm just
Now-
saying, like.
I don't know why you would be playing pure when you could just be playing. What's that deck called? Mitsurugi.
Yeah, it's something. like
What?
that.
What?
30 hand traps.
30 hand trips.
There was a
I'd
list
rather
playing
play the
Small
freaking
World
The evil
man.
twin deck, yeah.
and Sharks, and just sacking his opponent the entire time.
Dude, Shark Engine is cool though.
The Shark Engine is
Sure.
cool. There's a guy that made
Babushka Palace.
36th place.
I thought for
He
sure
played
that's what you were
Protoss
summoning.
with Small
Not that-
World.
You saw
That's
Pastel.
interesting,
You.
actually.
I know
And the
you.
Rise
know
I was
you.
tilted.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that makes sense because you have Shark.
Nice floodgate.
Actually, that makes sense. He said somebody was playing Protoss in it with the Sharks because it gives you fire, light, and water immediately.
Protoss is gross.
Protoss against light and dark's pretty good. Plus you hit water. Plus you hit fire.
That card is.
The only
Yeah,
thing
you
you're
just-
missing is
So you summon Ouroboros, you hand loop them a couple times, you see what deck they're on, and you,
Yeah.
you summon the Protoss, and they just lose the game.
Weren't is that the same person that's playing the other Nemesis, not the Protoss, but the one that does typing, not attribute?
No, he was
Escados?
card.
Yeah, somebody was playing that card. I watched on stream. That was wild to me. They called reptiles and Mitsuru went, oh.
Yeah, but you can just call Darks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
that
then they
one's
hit
just
you
easier
with
to summon.
they hit you with Nunu. Nunu's the light one, right?
I don't know any of
The
those cards.
Ogdoadic monster.
Oh, Ogdiatic,
Yeah.
Reptilians,
Reptilian.
Odiatics.
Reptilian Melusine.
Anyways,
Yeah, it only day 2'd for a reason. Alright, let's talk about these fun rogue decks that you can play at locals if you feel like it.
Or YCSs, really.
Or YCSs if you just want to show up and have a good time. E-Dragons. Jason, take it away.
Dragon Rulers.
It is cool. Dude, the big guy it looks like anime whenever you summon it in real life.
First off,
You overlay. He brings back the dude. You overlay.
it's real
again.
towers.
Yeah, listen, I
We've already
I hate
argued
this
with
deck.
you before the
hate this deck.
They do a
podcast,
dance.
and you were still wrong. We proved
Listen,
you wrong, and you
I
still
hate
have
this deck.
bad.
I hate this
Go
deck.
play spellbooks in 2013.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I couldn't afford it. Thanks.
That sucks. Go play Jowgen. Get over it. Oh wait, that's banned.
I couldn't afford it.
Made
That's
in
the
love.
worst
Did you have a
format.
job?
No, I was a
Broke
poor
boy.
kid.
You
Oh
could
boy.
you could have played Jowgen then. Jowgen was still a rare.
Yeah,
You should have died before Spike.
I could just play the freaking Evil Swarm build.
That was definitely more expensive than a Jowgen.
no freaking way.
Evil Swarm deck versus a single Jowgen.
Freaking way.
No way. I will go back and look at prices.
Jowgen didn't spike until spellbooks actually got good.
When they got what, Judgment?
No, when people figured out the deck was actually good. People never,
Yeah, Judgment.
but they weren't playing Jowgen
Judgment's
then.
insane.
Y'all are old. All right, it's a
Hey,
cool deck.
We'll talk about
You
it.
can play 40 cards. You can play 60 cards. You can do
You
whatever
can play
want.
Tenpai, you can play
Play-
You can
blocks.
play Tenpai. You can play blocks.
You lock with this deck apparently. I didn't.
You
know that.
can lock a Morphage Sloth. I know. Cool rogue deck. Here's my floodgate.
You can
Nice
block,
floodgate.
You can
Hold
OTK,
this.
you can make
Nice
big
floodgate
tower.
Yeah, nice floodgate.
You can play
Oh
go
my-
second version, play go first version. You can use the Tenpai cards to actually put 4 monsters in the graveyard for going first. You didn't know that, did you? You do the same combo like you do with the Biden and everything without the attacks, and then you go, cool, now I have the big level 10 guy, then that's 4 bodies in the grave immediately.
Deck needs to die. Anyways,
Tenpai can die,
It
that's
just
fine.
got respawned.
All right, next deck.
What are you
Purple,
talking about, Tenpai?
purple cards. Labyrinth.
my turn.
Deck's bad.
My turn. Deck's bad right now.
Deck is terrible. Yeah, the
Yeah,
only
Zach is
viable
bad.
option is
Is
furniture.
Equation Cannon.
Equation cannon. Yeah, I think card's hard to.
All right, trap cards. There's not much to talk about this deck. Trap
Oh.
cards.
Labyrinth is not good in the furniture version. It's good in the trap version because you can still play Barrier.
I don't know. I think
Barrier's pretty good, but
Barrier.
you can first turn
Just
barrier.
loses the malice.
you're talking about the
Yeah,
Dark Barrier
what-
statue.
what-
You can do that in the
Not Barrier
in the-
statue. Dimensional
Karma
Barrier.
Cannon.
Oh,
Karma
D Barrier.
Cannon's pretty
Karma
You do need to
Cannon,
play Karma
okay.
Cannon, which breaks the mouse.
Mouse.
There's a lot of. It just takes a really, really good pilot, and it had to be in the. You can't play a random rogue deck that beats you. You have to play meta to hold
Yeah.
back up.
If you're playing a YCS, I mean, after round 3, that's probably.
Yeah, but if you lose first 3 rounds, you're not going to day 2, bud.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Next deck, Pure Fire King. Shout out Dinkabooey. Next deck.
Whoa.
That's fair.
Okay, let's
All right.
add it
Fire
on
King
there. Let's add it
All
on
right.
there.
Snake
Impulse.
Eye Fiendsmith. Impulse. Snake Eye Fiendsmith. Put it on the screen. UK Open. He lost to Dinkabooey. Next deck.
Snake Eye Azamina can
Right
play
next to
Impulse.
each other.
Snake Eye Azamina. Can't play Impulse.
You see in the common occurrence here, Impulse is the occurrence.
Yep. Primite Fiendsmith. Summon Skull deck.
Something
That's
skull,
kind of
baby.
cool.
You
Let's
play
go.
Perch.
Yep. You
The
can
Harpy
play.
Lady.
You can play Dippity instead of White Dust on now, and it's level 4, so you can make Chaos Angel.
But he's not the
Deputy's
proudest
cool.
of them all.
He's not the proudest.
not the
of
proud
them
dust
all.
of them.
But
all.
he has goose eggs for attack and defense.
So does
True.
Dippity.
That's what I'm
No,
talking about.
he was talking about Dippity.
Oh.
I like Dippity.
Yeah, Dustin's got 1,000 D.
Dippity says don't.
Ooh, he's
Dippity
big.
says don't let it out, or it could cause some kind of
Slim thick.
destruction to the world.
All right, next deck, Odeon, purple cards.
This card, I think this deck's being slept on right now because it's not respected. So since
It is
it's not
not.
respected, you can just go in and go cool. A lot of trap cards.
I
And you
agree.
can tribute summon Masterpiece.
Yeah, but that evenly match.
Yeah, no.
I got a Masterpiece. I'll be okay.
Mash.
You know,
You think so?
No.
you know what beats evenly match that you're already sideboarding if you're really worried about it.
Masterpiece
Hmm.
back yet?
Yes,
Lancia.
Masterpiece is at 1.
True.
I'm happy that you're keeping
If
up
you think
with the
you're
game.
gonna get
Me
hit
too.
with the evenly, you Lancia. But that deck is already playing evenly in the main, so you can just go, oh, I went second evenly,
That's true.
and then I
Can
still-
you stay over there, dude? You're bothering me. Let me tell you guys something about his ear hair before we get
Into the next deck.
It's on me somewhere. It's intertwined
I just
with
put
my clothing
ears
now.
on you.
It was longer than Nate's hair.
All right,
Branded.
branded. People still play this deck. Branded text.
Don't do it.
All right, onto the
It's
honorable
still top
mentions.
somehow though.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because
Light and Darkness Dragon Lord.
there's this whole group on the internet that they just they configure around Fallen of Albaz, and some half of them when Branded Fusion
just
went to 1,
sacrificing.
they went on a boat and they went to White Forest. All right, and then they just left these people over here. So now there's 2 islands,
Shout out Miles.
and
Oh.
and the Branded
You
people are
just
trying
let
to
'em.
go over
He
here,
led them on.
but this Dark Force
Let my
won't let them
people
go.
People love their lore decks.
People
That's
do
true.
like. There's
War
always
decks
going to be
never die.
support. There's
That's
always
true.
going to be support.
Wish Shadow had more support.
Should
All
I?
right.
It's soon. It's soon. We just got invoked.
Any more
support
decks?
today?
Anybody wants to bring in right now? Oh, we have one.
We
more.
do have
I
one.
didn't write it down. Hold on, let me write
Talking
it down.
about
so I
ear
can cross
hairs
out.
when you're trying to make some content right now.
Is this high C or low B? Honestly, I think it's higher than some of the C decks.
Well, I don't think we're actually. Are we actually categorizing these in the categories?
No, but
I
just
wasn't
wanna put it
doing
higher.
that. No, just put it in C. It's fine.
So
We don't even have a D tier deck.
We can put Velmonica there.
Yeah.
We can put Pearly there.
Pearly, Velmonica, and
We can put-
Goblin Bikers.
Don't worry. I know we can put there. We'll just put gadgets. Gadgets will always be in D. Searching one other gadget when you just get Ash is just you win. You
Silver
beat me.
foil,
I summon
yeah.
green. You Ash me. You win.
Verninsliff gadget. OP.
I'm just playing red.
Just
Ultimate
infinite.
To Shavara. Why would you play this deck and not play
Ultimate
U-Bell? That's a good point. And why
Yeah.
didn't we put U-Bell on the tier list? We forgot until right now.
Because
It
this
doesn't deserve it.
Unchained is U-Bell. They're both kind of the
It's
same.
still fighting. Yeah, I agree.
They're
Oh,
different,
no.
but they're the same.
Yeah.
All I'm
If you
saying
don't play
is
Seamsmith cards, you can play Impulse.
you can't have a Nightmare Pain up, your opponent thinking they're about to kill you, and then you drop a Spirit and watch them cry.
Dude, that's the most.
It feels like... Feels good.
I forget about that effect sometimes. At the last regional I attacked, he spirited me. I said, "Ouch."
Yeah, you're like, dang, this is just Battle Fader, but
That-
better.
Well, I mentioned that we didn't bring up that wasn't U-Bell. I still think Chimera's good.
I enjoy Chimera.
It's not the best, but it can still play.
I just
hate
wish...
purple
Impulse.
cards.
Dude, I don't even think Impulse
It's
is
not
the
enough.
problem. It's freaking the Droll and Lockbird, dude.
Oh, that
Or
is
Ash
true.
Blossom and Joyous Spring.
That hurts
Or
also.
Effect Veiler. Or Imperm.
In Chimera?
Yeah.
There's more
You
extenders
crazy?
now. That's fine.
Mm.
They just like dodge half of that.
Should we just talk about Droll going to 1 or ban? They're gonna shifter it, put it to 1.
You think so?
At least
Yeah,
Droll's
sounds
Droll
playable.
to 1?
A Girl Scout cookie.
Do I have some?
All
You said
right.
Taco
What kind
Bell.
of Girl Scout cookie? Though?
Taco Bell again? Dude.
I like Samoans. Samoas, whatever the fuck they're called. I like Samoans too.
Is that the...
the peanut
That's
butter
the
ones?
no.
Oh,
He's talking about
peanut
the
butter
coconut
ones?
one.
I
What about
hate
those?
coconut.
I
You
am
like
not
Thin
a fan.
Mints?
No.
What do you like?
The peanut butter ones.
Yeah, the peanut butter ones are the best.
Tagalongs.
Yeah. I'm
The ones
fat.
where it's like,
what about the old people, just plain ones?
huh?
I didn't even know those existed, you
Just
old
the
man.
vanilla
Oh, you're
ones?
talking about the little vanilla
Shortbreads.
cracker, but it has like the chocolate swirl
Dude,
on
they
No,
it.
no,
always
just
get me in the
plain
mall.
shortbreads.
Every time I walk through the mall, they're like, "You want Girl
No.
Scout cookies?" And I'm
I've
like,
never had
"Dude."
that. Well, I probably
Sure.
have.
They're just old white women cookies.
Like the ones that
Like shortbread cookies, but they're Girl
they
Scout
got.
version.
They got the tins,
They're shaped like
and then
the
your
Girl Scouts.
parents keep all the.
The
sewing
stuff and the twins.
I've never seen cookies in that.
Dude, we
I didn't
just-
know there actually
We
came
just
in that.
throw the cookies away and put it as a container. The container's better than the cookies.
All right.
Ooh, the last thing.
Tech of the week. Are we going to go in order?
Sure, go for it.
All right. I have it written down. JJ. Deck lockdowns. Jason, take it away.
Oh, deck lockdown is just 3 more Drolls. And if you're playing a deck that doesn't care about searching as much, then you can just send stuff. Let's say, like, Dragon Rulers, Bean.
Or you can just search a bunch of stuff and then activate deck lockdown at the end of your turn.
Damn, White Forces got better.
You got to remember, the deck lockdown also prevents summoning from the deck. It's not just adding to hand.
So you're actually better than Droll, because it also hurts
Yeah,
Fiendsmith.
it's rough.
No, there's a lot of Fiendsmith and other things that search, so it doesn't really do
Yeah.
much against Mouse like usual, because I don't know what you can play against Mouse that people aren't already playing. Except Kaiku
So
Ghost
hard.
Destroyer, but nobody likes that card.
Spellbooks. Spellbook of Judgment, summon Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer.
It's so hard. To
Adventure
actually
Engine,
enforce
just
spells.
we just summon Kaiku for no effect, and then continue with Adventure
No,
Engine.
dude, you normal summon Blue Boy, and you link it into the Blue Eyes Link monster. That's 2 free spells right there. Just cook it.
You broke me.
You activate Engage after that.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I'm just activating Magician Circle. You attack me, we still summon a spellcaster. I'm summoning Kaiku, you summon what you want, call it a day.
Is that the trap card?
Yeah.
I love that card.
Which one?
Magician
You
Circle.
wouldn't know.
Magicians. Oh.
You're not in the know. I'm next. Oh my gosh, guys. Impulse is such a good card. I think you can just play Solemn Warning. That card's broken. It negates prayers. It negates the ritual spell. It's broken. And it can just act as Solemn Strike.
Or you just play Solemn Strike and Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment, call it a day.
Well, yeah, that's
Just
a lot.
solo them.
But like,
Oh,
I'm just
just
saying,
walk
like
into that.
in Namitsu, if they activate ritual spell, There's no good interaction into it other than judgment or warning, and I think warning's just better.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Solid.
Super
solid.
poly.
Super. Yeah, I love super.
Super poly.
Card
Bean.
design.
Ooh. We're gonna go with the Eradicator epidemic virus, especially in
You don't
Mitsu.
even say ERAD, just say all the viruses.
Yeah,
Because
or-
there's other
yeah.
viruses that are good.
So I guess it depends. So if you're on pure, you want to go for full force. That's just way better right now, in my opinion. But if you tribute the Mitsurugi stuff, they're gonna come back, and then you get the plus, and then your opponent's just really negging at that point.
And if they don't come back, you do the little ones for, let's say, the other
Yeah.
stuff, the smaller stuff. You still plussing. There's
Yeah.
no loss.
No, that I agree. I mean,
Green.
I'll crush card somebody.
Let's play our homie Deck Devi.
Is that one like optional?
No.
What is? How does actual
first-
first card work now?
The first part is optional. The next 3 turns are not.
If you want the OG effect, you gotta hit him with the Fang of Critters and summon Crush Card Drag.
All right, Nate. What's your tech card?
We got Spell Card Monster Reborn.
Mm.
Yeah, you tribute
What?
that Ame for your ERAD.
Well, tell the people what that card does. We
Yeah,
all
yeah.
said cards that people know what they do.
What? It's a quick play Monster Reborn, so
Negates the effect.
it doesn't
Like
negate.
activate
It
the
makes
effect.
it prevents from activating. So it'll be like if your opponent tributes an Ame
You don't
for
deserve it, bless you.
ERAD.
My dad.
For ERAD example, they go call spells and you chain spell card Monster Reborn and you resummon their Ame and it's yours now. They're not
Play
plussing on
against
anything.
stun. You bring back Fossil down because it doesn't activate. Nobody special summoning nothing.
True. They
Or they activate the Malice Trap when they target a dude, and you just summon it back.
they negate your Kisakil and you summon back Layla anyway.
You just play it in Dragon Rules. You bring back your dragons as extension.
Yeah, I just think it's good interruption, but it's also a good extender if you need it.
All right.
It's like a bad DD Crow, but a Monster Reborn.
True.
All right, guys. It's been a fun episode.
It's been
Make
fun.
sure to pick up a booster box of ALIN, Alliance Insight, at your local OTS store.
If you see Connor in store, make sure you talk to him. He'll help you buy one.
No, I won't. Don't
Absolutely
talk to me.
talk to Connor.
Don't come up to me.
He'll definitely help you
Ask
buy
him
one.
by name. You don't.
Name
Yeah,
drop him.
If you don't
Connor
see him,
sent
be
me.
like, hey, Connor told me to come in and buy these boxes.
Yep, they'll know who I am.
Thank you guys. We appreciate it. It's been a pleasure. I'm very tired.
Me too.
It's not that late.
Yeah, it's late. It's late. Goodbye, guys. Subscribe.